see that the outside doesn't really exist at all. In a way, it's like all of life is happening inside. And I am projecting that life onto the outside. That's the first thing, is that I must return and look inside. All the answers are inside.
Despite how much we lose, and despite how bad we bruise, oh, we can always take refuge in the still and silent space within. Of our colored moods, but we can change their hues by turning towards the space within. Thank you. Thanks very much. That was a song called The Space Within, which I suppose was my way of interpreting that space that we try to get to when we practice yoga or do meditation. There's lots of other ways to get there, but so yeah, I'm gonna sing some old folk songs now. This one is a song called P Stands for Paddy.
There's one JBL, just one. What's your DJ? Can we bring him over? Who's the JBL person? Shane. He'll be around.
As I went out on a bright morning to take a pleasant walk, I sat myself down beside an old stone wall just to hear two lovers talk. To hear what they might say, my dear, to hear what they might say, so as I might know a little more about love before I go away. Well, P stands for Paddy, I suppose, J for my love John, and the W stands for False Willie O. Johnny is the fairest man. Johnny is the fairest man, she said. Johnny is the fairest man. Oh, well, I don't care what anybody says, for Johnny is the fairest man. Beside me on the green. Well, it's a long 3/4 of a year, no more, since together we have been. Since together we have been, my dear. Together we have been. Well, it's a long 3/4 of a year, no more, since together we have been. Oh no, well, I'd sit beside you, love, now or at any other time. Well, I hear you, love, another little lass, and your heart's no longer mine. Well, your heart's no longer mine, she said. No, your heart's no longer mine. Well, I hear you, love, another little lass. No, your heart's no longer mine. Tall, tall tree, and rob the wild bird's nest. Oh, and back I'll bring what I find there to the girl I love the best. Oh, to the girl I love the best, she said. The girl I love the best. Well, back I'll bring what I find there to the girl I love the best. Well, P stands for Paddy, I suppose. J for my love John. Well, the W stands for falsely old. But Johnny is the fairest of man. Johnny is the fairest of man, she said. Johnny is the fairest man. Oh, well, I don't care what anybody says, for Johnny is the fairest man.
Thanks.
That was a song called P Stands for Paddy. I don't know who wrote it. It's the way with a lot of these old songs, they kind of, yeah, nobody knows who wrote them. This next one is Os Gaeilge. It's a song called Aliú na Gabhna, which is basically a song about calling in the cows in from the field and having a dance with them on a nice summer's evening. So yeah, here we go. Singing there, may faine ganaris, the Himmelkonig quays have na launa, the Bonagon faina, his fuino gegaunde. Kan bannig tevagum Shaglein in a gauna Hallelujah na gauna bana Hallelujah gauna be the barlow. Hallelujah gauna modern hurry. And a gauna galabana egg downstairs a barn. Fighter dum Conagus, fighter dum Porag. The fighter dum Shiak and a Guarak Malchuduter. Shot the sheet and Crina, the Sheaker, no Cluses, Scrapin and Lumps a game knock. And no more wake Jack and Bula, Hallelujah Gauna, Habana. Hallelujah Gauna, be the Barlam. Oh, Hallelujah Gauna. past the bog, but we'll go home by Barna. Noble and skirts of Glendor lived Talents, and every Sunday after Mass she would go and take a glass before going home by Barna. Noble and skirts of Glendor lived the lass, and every Sunday after Mass she would go and take a glass before going home by Barna. And before going home by Barna.